the road. Baby, there's always going to be challenges. There's always going to be bumps in the road. But this Two of Wands promises success. The world has something meaningful to offer, but you must leave your comfort zone. You hear that? The world has something meaningful to offer, but you must leave your comfort zone. You gotta, like I said, you gotta get out there. You gotta network. You gotta promote yourself. Put yourself out there. Introduce yourself to people. Yeah. It may be uncomfortable, but the result is success. Yeah. The result is success. And backing this up is the Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah. You're really not feeling this. You're really, really uncertain. You can't make up your mind. With this Seven of Cups in reverse, this is all about uncertainty and not making up your mind. Aquarius, baby, I tell you, you gotta get out there. You gotta put yourself out there. There is something so meaningful out there for you, and it's going to be successful. Yeah. So the Seven of Cups speaks about indecision. Yeah. Being overwhelmed by choices. Look at all the choices up there. Look at all the choices up there. It's in reverse. So maybe you feel like you don't have a lot of choices. Or you're overwhelmed by all the choices that you have, all the options that you have. It speaks about getting into alignment. Yeah, getting into alignment with your personal values. It's like you're facing several choices. You have to rely on your inner wisdom. We spoke about intuition in the beginning with the moon card. You have to rely on your inner wisdom. Pay attention to your dreams. Rely on your inner wisdom instead of what appeals to others. You hear that? Rely on your own wisdom instead of what appeals to other. Baby, that's what this is here for. Authentic and loyal. You got to be authentic to yourself, loyal to yourself. Rely on your own wisdom. Yeah. Rely on your own wisdom, on your own intuition, not what appeals to others, not what others thinks is appealing for you. What do you think is appealing for yourself? You are at risk of losing focus if you chase pipe dreams. Pipe dreams and goals that are not attainable, not realistic. Yeah. What is important to you, Aquarius? Make your pick and move forward with it. Look for the silver lining. Look for the silver lining. What's that Jasmine song? That Jasmine Sullivan song? It's called Silver Lining, but I'm trying to think of how it goes. I may not have a reason to think so, but today I think I might just win the lottery. Or maybe that job I need, they might call to hire me. Yeah, you got to think positive. You got to look for the silver lining. Yeah, because baby, look at here. We got the Page of Cups. Out of blue opportunities. Out the blue opportunities coming in for you. Yes. It speaks about curiosity, trusting your intuition. There we go again. So I noticed you got a few cups out here. So let me say cups. Cups is water energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It's all about your emotions and your feelings. And we all know Aquarians are not really emotional, feely, touchy type of people. Yeah. But like I said, you got to work with somebody to give you the tools on how to express your emotions and feelings. Maybe reading some books on how to express your emotions and feelings. You have to start expressing how you feel, Aquarius. You have to start expressing what you want. Yeah. Yeah. And that may, like I said, that may mean working with a life coach, a counselor, a therapist, like I said, even writing it down in a journal, just getting your feelings and emotions out about how you feel about things. Yeah. But yeah, this page of cups speaks about trusting your intuition, receiving intuitive messages. There's a lot of intuition going on here. I feel like you're receiving a lot of intuitive messages. I feel like you're seeing a lot of shit in your dreams, and you have to focus. You have to focus and write it down, because those are the answers that you're looking for. Yeah. So it speaks about curiosity. So curiosity to me is learning, um, going back to school, doing research. Yeah, I said somebody was doing some detective work. I feel like you should be doing some detective work, Aquarius. Um, as far as researching the answers that you're looking for. Um, Maybe it's a career that you want to get into. Maybe you need to go back to school for that to learn those skills. Yeah, but it's all curiosity is all about learning. It's all about learning and doing your research. It speaks about creative opportunities, out the blue opportunities, um, possibilities, feelings and emotions, creativity, um, and when you're open to it. Yeah, you have to keep yourself open to these possibilities, to these opportunities, because they're going to be flying in out the blue. Yeah, so you got to be open. It speaks about an open, curious mind, embracing your inner child. Anything is possible. Anything is possible, Aquarius. Dream the impossible. Yeah, just make sure that it's attainable. Just make sure that it's attainable, and not something so unrealistic. Yeah, that it may never happen. Yeah. Embrace your inner child. Anything is possible. Dream the impossible. Express your feelings. Express your feelings. Um, reading books. Reading books on expressing your feelings, letting your feelings show. Pleasant surprises are in store. It could be a baby. It could be marriage. I told you in the beginning I was getting heavy Love Jones type shit. I just feel like there's some type of Love Jones. So I don't know if you know the movie Love Jones. It was Darius, played by Lorenz Tate, and it was Nia Long. She played Nina. Yeah, and they just happened to meet at this poetry jazz club. Yeah, and just from them meeting at this poetry club sparked this Love Jones that neither one of them could resist. I feel like you could be meeting someone out the blue. Like this person is just so out the blue, but it turns into something so much deeper, and you can't be without each other. Yeah. Yes, yes indeed. Um of course they went through their trials and tribulations, but in the end they just couldn't be without each other. So they ended up being with each other at the end. So maybe you meet someone, Aquarius, and it's an instant Love Jones, but you go through your trials and tribulations, but you realize that this person you just can't be without at the end of the day. This person is your soulmate. I don't know, I'm getting soulmate shit. Yeah. um yeah, because it speaks about baby, marriage. So I don't know if starting a family, having kids is in the cards. But it's definitely speaking about baby. I think we had marriage and baby showers over here. Yeah. There's some family starting going on. Yeah. But if you're not looking to start a family right now, if you're not looking to have any kids right now, because like I said, I'm getting all the page cards with y'all, so it's lots of kids here. But if you're not looking to start a family, you want to have your plan B's on deck. Yeah, and like I said, lately I've been getting the song Plan B by Megan Thee Stallion. Whenever I start talking about plan B's. Yeah, because she's basically saying, I wish I wish I never slept with you. I wish I never dealt with you. She said, I've been popping plan B's because I never meant to be stuck with you. Yeah, so damn. I'm picking up on something else now, Aquarius. Like, you don't want to be stuck with this person by having a child by this person. You maybe even regret sleeping with this person. She said the only accolade that you can say is that you fucked me, and yeah, and you could be feeling remorseful about sleeping with this person. Yeah. But yeah, back to the topic at hand. The page of cups speaks about baby, marriage, love, new projects. So whenever I get fertility, I get manifestation and I get ovulation. So manifestation is, like I said, waving your wand and turning your dreams, goals, projects, whatever, into what you want them to be. And like I said, I also get ovulation, which is getting pregnant, giving birth physically. So we got both on the table here. But it says be ready to receive when the moment comes. Stay ready, baby, so you don't have to get ready. Okay, Aquarius, stay ready so you don't have to get ready, because it's a whole lot of out the blue possibilities and opportunities coming in. It's just gonna hit you like wham. Yeah. All right, we're gonna end over here in this section. Let's go. We got the temperance here. So the temperance is all about peace and balance and moderation, being in alignment. Yeah, you got peace, balance, moderation, being in alignment. That's the temperance. Yes indeed. Let's see, where's the temperance? Yeah, balance, moderation, having patience, Aquarius. Having balance, having moderation, knowing your limit. This is all about recovery. So I feel like, yeah, there's a lot of things that you're recovering from. Yeah. It's like you're getting your life back in order. But you have to remain calm. You have to have patience. It's not going to happen overnight. You have to keep your composure. It speaks about higher learning. I'm really picking up on going back to school, especially with all these page cards that are coming up in my mind. Yeah, this curiosity, this thirst for knowledge, for higher learning. Yes, I'm definitely picking up on going back to school. Yeah, and you have to get into alignment. You have to have patience. You have to remain calm. Like I said, manifestation doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen overnight. It can happen out the blue. Yeah, it can happen out the blue. But you have to be open and ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Yeah. I'm really picking up on some beautiful things that are going to happen with you, Aquarius. And backing this up, look, you got the breadwinner, the Queen of Pentacles. She is the breadwinner. She is a provider. She's working 9 to 5, coming home, taking care of the kids and shit. Yeah, I said I get the movie Crooklyn with the Queen of Pentacles. So Crooklyn is a Spike Lee movie. I believe it was about his childhood. There was a total of 5 kids, the mother and the father. The mother was a teacher. The father was a struggling musician. So, a lot of the things fell on the mother. So I'm going to say, I feel like a lot of responsibility is falling on you, Aquarius, because you are the breadwinner, you are the provider, but you have to remember to take time for yourself. You have to balance work and life. And that's basically what this Queen of Pentacles is about. Balancing work and life, being the breadwinner. At the same time, it can be a lot, and you have to give yourself some self-care. You might have to start delegating some tasks to other people. Yeah. When you're a breadwinner, when you're a provider, it takes a village. You have to delegate things to other people. Yeah, it takes a village, when you're raising kids and running a household. Yeah. Um, so with the Queen of Pentacles, it's a queen, it's a mother, it's a wife, it's a grandmother, a aunt, a sister. Take it as it resonates. Again, this is in Pentacles. Pentacles is Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It's all about work. It's all about work, putting in the work, burning the midnight oil. Yeah. It's like you're the hostess with the mostest. Maybe you host parties at your home and everyone just feels so taken care of in your presence, Aquarius. Yeah, but you got to remember to take care of yourself as well. Yes, indeed. Um, so the Queen of Pentacles speaks about nurturing, a nurturing working parent, supportive mother. You're providing financially. It speaks about material success, pleasure, enjoying life, taking care of the finances, fertility. Yeah, there's that fertility again. um, being in alignment. Yeah. Let's see. Cooked meals. Yeah, it's like you're working 9 to 5, you're coming home, making home cooked meals, cleaning the house, giving out hugs, kissing boo-boos, helping with homework. That's a lot. That could be a lot on one person, ladies. Yeah, Aquarius. Um, so again, it's all about creating a balance between your personal life and your professional life. It's all about giving yourself some care as well. Yes. Um, I want to go a little deeper financially before I get up out of here. Hold on. So, off the bat, the Temperance says things should be working well financially since your money should be in harmony. Yeah. Over here we had some serious shit going on with money. I don't know. I'm kind of picking up on a divorce. There could have been a divorce. There could have been the loss of a job, but things weren't going so well over here financially. But you had a support system, even though you were stressed. Yeah, yeah. And now over here things are looking beautiful financially. The time is now to preserve the balance and increase your savings at a steady rate rather than take financial risk or make dangerous investments. So be mindful to adopt moderation in your financial dealings. Um, I feel like your money is getting better, but you have to be mindful to adopt moderation in your financial dealings. The Temperance card can serve as a reminder to take a balanced and moderate approach to your money. This may indicate that you have been diligent in your saving efforts, as well as being able to sometimes treat yourself to something within your means. Over time, you may be growing your resources with regular, attentive savings. Baby, you got the Queen of Pentacles here. Like I said, this is a breadwinner. This is a well-off lady. This upright major arcana can also represent the possibility of developing a romantic relationship with a co-worker in a job. Uh-oh. Shit, y'all probably got a Love Jones going on at the workplace. Make sure you are aware of the risk and equipped to handle them before combining work and pleasure. I said the Queen of Pentacles is all about balancing your personal life and your work life. And I'm picking shit with this. I'm picking up on a love romance. Yeah, there's some type of Love Jones going on in the workplace. Yes, baby. Make sure you are aware of the risk and equipped to handle them before combining work and pleasure. Long-term decisions will produce sweeter results, and you must make choices regarding the appropriate fallout from your actions. To maintain your relationships with both your business partners and co-workers, you must make the right decisions. Keep your inner peace as well. If you don't do the same, the upright Temperance symbol predicts a brief tough time for you as well. Oh, yeah. So you got to be careful. Because then we got the King of Wands here. Okay, so oh shit, I'm running out of time. So the King of Wands is male energy. Father, husband, provider, protector. It is fire energy. So we got manifestation here again. Let's see. The King of Wands is a natural born leader. This is some type of male energy. I feel like maybe, there's a Love Jones with a fire sign. Leo, Sag, or Aries. And really, I see no problems with an air sign and a fire sign. Yeah. Fire needs air. Yeah. The air that you give this fire makes the flames hotter and burn longer. Yeah. So I feel like fire and air really need each other. Yeah. There's that Love Jones again. I feel like whoever this is, you're just inseparable. You really need each other. It's a Love Jones. Yeah. But yeah, the King of Wands is a natural born leader, a visionary, an entrepreneur. It says, move forward against all obstacles. Take your ideas and enlist them to others to actualize it, because they actually want to be a part of whatever the hell you got going on. Yeah, you have people that want to support you, Aquarius, and help you. They want to be a part of whatever you got going on. Yeah, visionary, a leader, directing people towards common goals. It speaks about vision, manifestation with other support. I just said I've been saying it the whole time. You got to network. You got to put yourself out there. People want to help you. People want to see you do big things. Ask Aquarius, and you shall receive. Okay. Others believe in you. They want to be a part. Yeah, they want to be a part of whatever the hell you got going on. This speaks about having the maturity to see your vision through. You are here to leave a legacy. You have the power to take on challenges. Yeah. Listen. You are here to leave a legacy, Aquarius. You have the power to take on any challenges. So don't be afraid to come out of your comfort zone. So don't be afraid. What's that song I was about to sing? I see your true colors shining through. So don't be afraid. I gotta go listen to that song. If you know what, Aquarius, go listen to it. Spirit is trying to tell you something through that song. I think it's True Colors. Somebody sees true colors shining through. Like I said, we started out with being authentic and being loyal. Loyalty. Check your loyalty, Aquarius. Check others' loyalty. Is somebody not so loyal? That's probably somebody you might want to get rid of. But yeah, you are here to leave a legacy. You have the power to take on challenges. With the King of Wands, I always get the Lion King. Yeah, I always get the Lion King. Mufasa was the king. He had a brother named Scar. Scar was jealous of Mufasa because he wanted to be the king. He was also jealous of Simba, Mufasa's son, because Simba would become the king whenever Mufasa, passed away. Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of picking up on jealousy here too. Somebody wanting your spot, Aquarius. Yeah. And it could be a family member. Yeah. Like I said, we got female energy here. Mothers, sisters, aunts. Ugh. Yeah. Maybe even co-worker. There could be a jealous co-worker. Somebody jealous about this work romance you got going on. Yeah, take it as it resonates. But the thing here is to see your visions through. See your visions through. Move forward against all obstacles, Aquarius. Get out of your comfort zone. The show must go on, baby. You got some beautiful shit happening here. Yeah, beautiful shit happening. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to leave it right here. Um, I love y'all. I love y'all dearly. Um, Gemini, I'm going to do another bonus reading for your sign before your season is over. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, Aquarius, we go through shit. We go through shit. Nobody is exempt from going through shit in life, financially, relationship wise. The thing is to forgive. You got to forgive. You got to move on. You got to get out of your comfort zone. You got to take action. You got to make it happen. You got to make moves, okay? Even if people are jealous. Even if people are jealous, you got to keep moving. You can't let the jealous ones stop you. And like I said in the beginning with that 8 of Cups, yeah, sometimes you gotta move on from things. You gotta move on for things, and you gotta get on your midnight train to Georgia, so that you can become the world card, so that you can feel fulfilled, so that you can accomplish your goals. Yeah, sometimes you gotta say fuck the bullshit. You gotta say fuck the bullshit and get serious about you and getting in alignment with you and making your dreams and shit a reality. Yeah, because jealous people and bullshit, the shit that holds you back, yeah, that's what they want. Yeah, they want to see you fucked up and regret drinking, smoking, eating, fucking, trying to fuck all the shit away. Yeah, no. Instead, forgive them. Yeah, instead, forgive them. The forgiveness is for you, so that you can heal and go on and make shit happen for you. Alright? Alright, I'm going to leave it there, Aquarius. Like I said, I love y'all dearly. And I will talk to y'all next time. Bye.